What is going on, everybody? How are we doing today on this fine Thursday evening? I'm Eric, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. We're a weekly VR talk show that airs live every Thursday simultaneously to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, sometimes Facebook. I don't think it's actually live there right now. I don't know what's going on. It's not live, man. But yeah, if you cannot catch us live, guys, you can always catch us afterwards on your favorite podcast platform. We are on Anchor, Spotify, Apple, and Google podcast platforms. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Before we go any further, let me welcome my guest, the man who legitimately thinks he's better than me.
This man legitimately thinks that he is better than us.
Roots, what's going on, my friend?
Yeah, good. I changed my name, Roots Luxurious Beard, and I think it's stuck. I like it. It's very luxurious.
It is luxurious. That's like the perfect word for it. It's got every description. It's got everything it needs to be described perfectly.
Some people say mangy. I'd say, yeah, it is a little mangy.
No, not mangy at all.
Out of control.
Luxurious, not mangy.
Yes, luxurious.
How's your week going, man?
Good. I say every day I wake up is a blessing, and it's going good.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! It seems like we just did this like last night.
Yeah, just a little different. This is kind of nice for me. A little bit. I get to relax. I don't have to worry about scenes. I was a little having technical issues yesterday, and so that was a little frustrating. Well, in the middle of a stream, all of a sudden things aren't working. It's like, what the hell?
It's like, what the hell is going on? I know, right?
Yeah.
It drives you nuts. I know.
Yep. Absolutely.
I know. So it's like tonight, we're for some reason, I don't think we're live on Facebook again. I cannot find it anywhere. So if anybody's out there in Facebook land and can find the live, just let me know it's there, because for some reason I cannot find it again at all. So it's like Facebook hates me, man. It's just like yeah, maybe we'll go live. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
You are Zuck is a part of the group, and maybe he's watched the show. Maybe he sees that we don't exclusively only talk about Quest 2. We talk about all VR, and some people don't like that. I like it. So.
Maybe he's mad because Todd's not here again for third week in a row, and he was supposed to be back today, Roots. He was supposed to be sitting right there where you are.
I know. I almost was going to do the how about no, because just in honor of Todd.
How about no?
Chinatown says we are on Facebook.
We are on Facebook, D? Nice.
Yep.
That is nice. Is it on Todd's Facebook, or is it actually just on Facebook, D? Because actually, we're not streaming to Todd's Facebook anymore. So if it's on Facebook, it should be just right on Facebook. So that's good. It's good to know.
No Facebook. Okay, see, there's the difference. And the difference of the placement of those two letters.
Yeah, the O before the N. Yeah, the O before the N makes a big difference in the terminology.
Changes everything.
Yeah, because we just went from me being like, oh yeah, to me being like, oh, not again.
Well, the main platform. I guess the main platform is just starting to not be Facebook. It's starting to become the YouTube channel, which is good because it's getting bigger and bigger, and it should.
Yeah, yeah, it is, and a lot of people have moved over to the YouTube anyway. But yeah, it's nice to have it out there just because we have such a large group of people. But yeah, everybody's probably wondering, where is Todd? Todd was supposed to be back. He's been gone now for 2 weeks. And so he was supposed to be back. He was supposed to come back Sunday. And getting ready to leave, him and his wife and his 2 kids. And before they come back into Canada, you have to have COVID test, of course, just to make sure you're not, positive and bringing something across the border. And when his daughter tested positive for COVID. Now here's the great news: is she's asymptomatic, or it was a false positive because she's completely healthy and feels fine. Here's the negative: Todd is stuck in Roatan for 2 weeks. I'm not sure if that's a negative though, Roots. Is that a negative to be stuck somewhere where it's like paradise?
No, that's not a negative because he can work remotely, so he can continue working right from there, which is great. The only thing that was a problem is his place he was staying, his time was up, and they were kicking him out. So, having to on the fly find a place to stay kind of sucks, But
yeah, he was basically kicking himself out because he rents the place. It's his own house there that he stays, but he rents it out to Airbnb. So when he's not there, it rents, and he had it rented for the following week, and so he basically had to go find a condo somewhere. And here's the other tough thing: is things have to be taken care of at home. So his wife and daughter, or wife and son, had to fly home. So it's just him and his daughter Riley there in Roatan. So, but hey, it's still you're in Roatan. I mean, could be worse. Things could be worse.
They were like, "I'm out of here, bro."
Yeah,
gone.
Yeah, for sure. But we miss you, Todd. If you're out there, we miss you, and we'll hopefully see you. Probably not next week, but we will see you the week after. And Ruuts, I'll make an announcement right now. I didn't even get a chance to tell anybody. I think I finalized things this morning. On March 10th, I think the week that Todd comes back, we're going to have special guests. Two of my favorite people, and your favorite people too, Skiva and Alex, are going to come and hang out with us, man.
Sweet, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. And look at that. He just pops up in chat. Alex VR, what's up, dude? I was just announcing that you and Skiva were nice enough to say, hey, we'll come and hang out with you on March 10th, Thursday, March 10th.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
You got to hang out with them in person. I'm jealous.
I know. It was so nice, man. When you get to actually meet people that you like and you hang out with, over VR or just in chats, and then you actually get to see them, it's just so cool, man. You know what I mean? It's like me and you. If we ever met in person, it would be amazing.
I think if I met all of you guys, I would feel short. At least you and Skiva, because I'm.
Oh my God, Skiva's so tall, dude.
He's like 5'8.5". So, and don't forget the half, because it's important.
It was like a tall crowd there, because you got Skiva. He's got to be 7 feet. I'm 6'4", and he towers on me. You got Z Storm was there. That he was here last week with us too. He's 6'5", and I'm 6'4". And then Alex is not real tall.
So it would be me and Alex standing there, and then
Spry, he's taller than me, man. Skiva, Alex probably knows exactly how tall he is, but Skiva's got to be 7 feet tall, probably. He's got to be 7 feet. If he's not, he's close.
Yeah,
I would say for sure.
He's a tall teddy bear.
Exactly.
He's one of the coolest, nicest people I know.
They are, man. Both of those guys are just like the most real guys you will ever meet, and it was just such a ball, and I'm so excited to have them on the show. It was awesome for them to say yes and do that, and I can't wait, man.
6'7",
bro. Yeah, I knew he was close.
Crazy.
He was close. Yeah, he's big, man. But yeah, Mash Mama Cool is in the chat, and she does say that no Facebook.
Oh, well, you better have fun out there, Stephanie.
Yeah, my wife is
cool.
jet setting, man. She just flew into Mississippi with friends, girls that she went to high school with, live there, and it's Mardi Gras, so they're heading to New Orleans to have a couple New Orleans days there. So
that's cool. I think it's important, go have fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah. She's probably just landed now, or getting ready maybe to leave Atlanta. She'll be in. She's probably getting ready to leave Atlanta. She'll be into Mississippi probably around 1 o'clock sometime. Ruuts, let's say hi to our chat.
She's gonna get some beads, she said.
Oh, no beads, honey. No beads. I'm the only one allowed to throw you beads. But yeah, since we only have YouTube and Twitch, let's say hi to that chat. We got Pablo Felipe Elias is here. He says, man, I don't know if I'll be able to stay awake for the whole show tonight. He's got a child that's going through the non-sleeping times, and we've all been there, man.
Yeah.
Overoz is here. He says, Tass's new stock came in today. Super fun. Got it down to the least amount possible. That still has a shoulder stock. Definitely notice the difference in steadiness of the shot. So yes, Tass has a new thing, Ruuts. You've seen it. He sends it to us in our chats together. He's got this new item that he calls the Erector, the Mr. Tass Erector, Erector set.
You know who else likes the Mr. Tass Erector?
My mom. Yeah, she does. She likes throwing beads too, or getting beads thrown at her.
Yeah.
Oh, she loves the Erector. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, Mr. Tass has this new system. I should have it actually tomorrow, I think.
That's awesome, dude. Well, let me know how it is, because that sounds like it's like a shotgun, you said?
No, this is like a Erector set thing. So
is that the one that's
like a
the
Pro Tube
thing, right?
Yeah, it's adjustable like the Pro Tube, and it's got different hinge points in it, so you can change how you want to adjust it. And it does have a little shoulder stock, and actually it comes in pieces, so you can make it as long or as short as you want. So we're gonna do some Pop One. We're gonna stream some. Roots is gonna stream some Pop One on Twitch on Friday. I think we're gonna get a little reunion together between me and Roots and our buddy Messy. And we're gonna get in there and make some messiness in Pop One because we haven't been in there in a long time. We got some Pop One news to talk about a little bit later too. But yeah, we're gonna do that, and maybe I'll try the new Mr.
The new,
Taz if I get it in time. That'll be cool.
That'd be cool. Sure.
Yeah, for sure. Chris 989 is here. What's up, man? How you doing? Kyle Kitchens is here. Traveling man, what's going on? He says, hey everyone, what's up, my friend? How you doing? VR Spry Guy is here. He said it's Q2C time. It is, my friend. It is. We were a little late tonight. I had traffic court tonight, Roots, so I was just we're running a little bit late.
Yeah, you said something about that. I forgot. How was it?
You know, traffic court. It's lots of fun. Thank God I got out of there in time to actually. I would have probably made it, but it would have been pushing it. So it was good just to push it back. And but the only problem is we missed Wes. Wes was going to be here with us too, but he has to go to work at 10. So pushing it back made us lose Wes. But we'll have Wes next week.
Yeah,
to fill in for Todd for one more week. Let's see. Elliot 55 is here. How you doing? Mr. Task. Karina Stimson is here. Paul Fennessy, Orland Hooper, Space Denizen. What's up, my friend? Troy Gillis. What's going on, man? Let's see who else. Chi-Town D. Chi-Town D is here. What's going on, G? Did you knew I was
get me this time?
She was ready.
I got to be slicker with it next time.
No.
D, as always, is running our wheel. Thanks, D. We appreciate it. The D wheel. Good job.
Drinking coffee.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy, dude. It's 10:15 there. What are you doing? You want to stay up all night or what?
Yes.
I
was hoping
got a half cup left. I'm not going to waste it.
I was hoping that we would be running into some After the Fall downloadable content after the show tonight, but that did not happen.
Maybe at midnight.
Maybe.
The Wheel of D. Yep.
The Wheel of D. Are you ready for the Wheel of D? We got some cool stuff to give away. Let me just finish chatting and we'll go over that. Thank you, D. We'll see you in a bit. I almost turned me off by mistake. I was just about to click on my camera. So who else do we got here? Veraza was here. Alex was here. Spry Guy. That's the Academy of who was that? The Academy of Language. I always miss that one. It's a long name. The Academy of Language Therapy and Life Coaching was here.
Yeah, they said that they were in paradise, right?
Yeah,
3 a.m. in paradise.
Yeah, Rattlehead is here. Chatty is here. How you doing, Chatty? Serenity, Ryan Brennan. Awesome. Good to see you guys. Thanks for catching us. D Millen is here. Thanks for catching us late, guys. I apologize for being late. We are normally on 9 p.m. Eastern time, and we will be from pretty much every week on out. But this week we're just a little bit late. And thank you guys for being here and waiting up for us. We've really got a really cool show tonight, Roots. There was lots of stuff to talk about, and I was talking to you before the show. I was going to really I thought we should hit on the PlayStation VR tonight. That was my main thing when I was doing show prep early in the week. But we really kind of killed that last night, with I don't think we can make it any better. And if anybody,
without Wes, if Wes was here,
exactly,
then we could,
exactly.
Yeah, we couldn't even come close to the coverage that we did last night without Wes. Wolf Raza says the Tassus thing came in a box smaller in size than a comic book and as thick as a pizza box. Was weird having full stock come in such a small package. You know who else likes the full stock coming in a small package? As long as it's full stock.
Yeah. Yeah, Chatty says she likes they like the 10 o'clock start time better. Chatty.
Yeah, well, maybe it's a change that ends up. That's a lot of times we've changed the podcast for that reason. People like the different time slot, and it's like, okay,
yeah. Erector, baby, Mr. Tass says. But yeah, we were talking about the PlayStation VR, and I just thought, we kind of really hit it really good yesterday on the Strangers in the Night. And anybody who's in chat tonight who did not catch that and you want to have some information or hear what me and Roots and Wes have to what we think about it, just go to Virtual Strangers, look at last night's show, Strangers in the Night, and we spent over an hour on PlayStation VR, and I don't think we really want to cover that again. So basically, I thought we'd move into a whole bunch of news that kind of just dropped today about a lot of games, and that's basically what we're going to talk about. So we're going to kind of switch. Where we would normally talk games last night, Roots, we talked hardware last night, and so we're going to swap. We're going to talk games tonight.
Hey, that works, right?
And speaking of games, we got 3 to give away tonight, Roots. We have some amazing games tonight. We have Astro Rocks, which is a very cool game. It's an App Lab game, but it's a game where you're shooting asteroids, Roots. It's basically asteroids, but you're not in a ship. You're shooting asteroids on a platform, almost like Space Pirate Trainer. But the asteroids are kind of flying at you, like there's different sizes, and once you break one, that breaks off that 20 different pieces, and you get power ups, and it's just a very cool wave shooter, and it's actually really really well done for an App Lab game, and it's just a game you can go in and just have a lot of fun with, and dual wield pistols. It's a lot of fun. And then we have Against to give away, the game Against from Joyway, the rhythm based shooter punch. Slice with a katana game. We have that to give away as well. Really, really great game. And then Felipe Lieres, our one of our Patreon patrons and great person in the group. I don't know if he's here now, but he donated a key for Thrill of the Fight, man.
Really? That's awesome.
Hell
those
yeah.
are actually, that's really cool. And that's 3 good games right there, right?
Oh God, yeah. That's just an amazing game. If you haven't played Thrill of the Fight, it's probably the best boxing game. I think it's better than Creed. I would say it's definitely the best boxing game.
You know what's funny is when people say that Creed was a good game, I didn't like Creed. You know what I mean? This is the thing. It just seemed like it was weird. The training was weird. The whole thing was just bizarre to me. I mean, I preferred, what was that one that was like Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
Oh, is it Knockout Kings or something like that?
Yeah, I prefer that one, that type of game.
Yeah,
more where the fight is more realistic.
Yeah, where it's more where it's the Knockout Kings was more like cartoony, right?
Yeah, it was. I loved Mike Tyson's Punch Out when I was a kid, and that's what it felt like to me. And it was more of a cartoony game, and then Thrill of a Fight is more actually real, right? Like a real fighting, and then Creed, if it wasn't attached to Rocky, sucks.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. That's basically what it has. You know what I mean? It's got the Rocky tie-in, so that makes it what it is, and that's why it probably does better than Thrill of the Fight most of the time. But could you imagine the Thrill of the Fight mechanics with the Creed license or the Rocky license? That would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been real cool. The Academy of Language Therapy and Life Coaching says they will donate a key for contractors if you want. Well, if you're down to give away a key, then we're down to give away a key.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Thank you very much. You want to do that tonight, the Academy for Language Therapy and Life Coaching? Do you want to do that tonight? Just let me know. If not, you want to do it next week or something, you can always do that too. But yeah, let me know if you'd like to do that. Hey, Dee has the wheel ready. We can just do one more spin, and that would be amazing. So that's super nice, and thank you for doing that.
Says tell me where to send it.
You can send it to me. You can email me at mashdaddycool@gmail.com. That would be the best bet. mashdaddycool@gmail.com. So yeah, let's jump into a few things, Roots, because we got like so many topics to talk about. So I cut out all the PlayStation stuff and I started putting stuff in there, and I'm like, okay, put that in. I'll put that in. I'll put that in. And I'm like, holy crap, man, we're gonna be here for 3 hours.
That's good though. It's good topics, right? These are topics that if you just found them and you're like you said, there was some topics that just came out today, right?
There was quite a few. I mean, usually on a slow kind of news day or news month, there was a whole bunch of stuff kind of that just popped up today in a couple of different news sources, and I kind of just started tracking them all down just to take a look at them, and I thought they were pretty interesting to talk about. And Laura just jumped into the chat. Hey, how you doing, Laura? How are you? And Mepper I saw jumped in too.
All right, so I feel bad for everybody in the chat now, because both Tech and Laura are here. They're getting one of those keys. It's going to land on one of their names. God. That's the luckiest couple I've ever met.
It is, but they're two cool people, so that helps.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me. So let's talk about our first topic, guys. So Walkabout Mini Golf, the amazing game where you're going and playing mini golf. It is the best mini golf by far, I think, in virtual reality. And they just got another new course, man. $299 Sweetopia Roots, 36 holes. So not just one, it's like two courses basically.
That's crazy. And how many courses that were there originally, right? There's so many.
I want to say there's probably they said that there's over 100 or maybe 300 and some holes of golf now or something like that. It's a crazy number.
That's crazy. And if you think about it, if you go to miniature golf, and it doesn't matter where you go. I mean, I used to go to really elaborate ones when I were a kid, when I was a kid. I'm not multiple people. When I was a kid, but and so it was, you could go to these really cool courses, but that was it. Like even if you went back the next year, it was still the same. This, you got so many different courses on this thing, and that's super cool. I need to
Yeah.
try some of the new ones.
Yeah, for sure. And thank you, the Academy of Language Therapy and Life Coaching. Just sent me a key that quick, and have the key, and we'll give it away tonight. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we really appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
make somebody in the chat extremely happy. So that's awesome. But yeah, here's what they say about Walkabout Mini Golf. Roots. They say Walkabout Mini Golf has new DLC course available now with sickly sweet theme and 36 new holes to play. Sweetopia, the new paid DLC course for the popular VR mini golf game, is available now with 36 holes included. And you can probably tell this level is all about candy and sweets. It's a world of sugar and golf. What a pair, Roots. Sugar and golf.
Yeah, you make me want to eat some sugar.
What do you think, Roots? This is part of their new thing where they're charging $2.99 for these courses. They gave the whole bunch away for free in the beginning, but now I think the last 3 they've charged, and it's all been the same. I'm pretty sure $2.99 for each course. But from what, and I have played one of the new DLCs. I didn't play the last one, but from what I hear, a lot of people are saying the new DLCs, ones that are paid for, are some of the best courses that they've had out of any course they have.
I think it's good. It's a good model. It's not like they gave you nothing to begin with. There's so many courses you got for free, or not free. I guess you bought the game. Right. And this is the choice, because people could bitch, and people have bitched, and they say that's bullshit. I shouldn't have to pay for more. Okay, well, this is the other scenario. You get the game, everyone else gets it. Developer walks away, and you get those courses. Everyone else gets those courses. You never have access to them. You don't have the option to buy it. Like, everybody loses in that scenario. So just stop being cheap. Pay your $2.99 for a course. I mean, I think it's worth it. And I think it's not outrageous, and it's a good business model. It gives the developers incentive to continue to support their game even further. And maybe they bring some free ones for people down the road. Who knows? But I just think it's good.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'd pay $5 for these courses. I mean, you're getting great courses, and they're, this one was 36 holes. I don't know what the other ones were, if they were just 18 or 36, but I mean, 36 holes of golf for $2 or for $3. That's way worth it.
And if you're lucky, you can make new friends while you're playing Walkabout, like Johnny
Five,
your Master Daddy.
That was so good, man. That was so good. That's when I met you, and who else was in there that night? It was like me and you, and I think Void Citizen was in there, which is now he's Space Denizen now, but it was Void Citizen then. And I think Jim Hall was in there, and
it was just so much fun.
Maybe Radio Run too. I don't know. It was we had a lot of people, and it was a lot of fun that night, and then that began a long line of playing VR together. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and it's just a great multiplayer game, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. Now they did say that they are not ruling out more free content at some point this year. This is a paid course, but they're not saying they're done with the free content. They're not saying they are, but they're not saying they're not. So basically, they're saying that there's a possibility that you might see some DLC that's not paid for this year. Which, again, I would be willing to support them for pretty much whatever they're going to put out, if they're going to keep putting out these things.
Yeah, especially if they're giving. I mean, that's cool. They're going to give some for free as well, possibly. I mean, they didn't really, promise it, but.
Yeah, and I have a, what I've got, Roots? I have a key for one of the maps, one of the new courses, and I think it's the new one. I'm not exactly sure. I was just looking at my notes, and this is what happens to me. I put something in my notes last week, and I think Mighty Coconut sent me a key for the new golf course. I think it's the new one, the Sweetopia one. But we'll do that tonight too. We'll give that away. But just so you know, it may not be Sweetopia. I think it is, but it may be the last one. But we'll give it away. You just got to make sure you have Walkabout Mini Golf to use it. That's all.
Yeah,
it's just a course. Yeah.
You know what's cool about this too, and this is something to remember. If you don't own the course, or maybe you own it Like if I owned it and Mash doesn't, like Mash can still play. I just have to host it, right? And I mean, I don't think you can go find your miniature golf balls or whatever, some bullshit.
Yeah.
It doesn't limit you. It's not like, oh, sorry, because there's so much DLC, so many games out there, multiplayer. If you don't have it, you can't go in there with people. You're done, dude. I just think that's a cool feature to let your friends try it, and then if they want to buy it, they can buy it. They don't have to ever buy it. So,
Right. Well, like you said, though, it's nice that you can try it. So if you like it, you're like, oh, this is cool. I'll go get it. You know what I mean? But VR Spry Guy says it's 18 holes, but what you have 18 holes on regular and then 18 holes hard.
Mm.
And
you know who
so
else likes 18 holes hard?
My mom.
I don't even know what that means, but she loves it.
Hell yeah, she does. Hell yeah, she does. I love that. I love that about her.
She loves everything.
Yeah. So Walkabout Mini Golf. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And at the end, like I said, at the end, we'll give away a key to one of the courses. I don't know what course it is. It's it's like a crapshoot. You might get the Sweetopia. You might get the what was the windmill one that just came out, and then it might be that one. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Sweetopia though.
Yeah.
Hey, Michelle B just stopped in, and Pico Guy. How you doing, guys? And Pablo Felipe is back. How you doing, Felipe? What's going on, man?
I just want to know if Sin is back, is okay, because he should have been here by now.
He should have been here by now, saying that he has to leave because he's got to go to bed.
I love you, Sin, bro. You're cool.
Sin is back is the best. He really
He
is. He is. So Michelle B says she set our alarm for 9 and it said 10. I know. We're a little late tonight. We had some issues and I had to come in late, but apologize. We'll be here from 9 from now on. Ruuts, let's move on to the next title. This one I thought was really cool, and I didn't actually know about this until I read it today. And the makers, CodeSync, the makers of Jurassic World Aftermath, and several other VR games, they are said to be developing 2 PSVR 2 launch titles.
Oh, really?
Now it's kind of fuzzy how they're talking about it because they're saying launch titles, but I think they're not giving up like what if one of them's a launch title and one is not, because they're saying one is going to release this fall and one's not going to release till 2023. So this kind of puts it up into the air as to, are they talking about PSVR 2 this year or next year? So I don't know if they did that purposely, because if they just said we're doing 2 PSVR 2 launch titles and they're both shipping in the fall, well, that would mean that the headset has to be there in the fall. The game's coming out in the fall. So I think maybe they did this purposely to basically not give up when the headset's coming out.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it would make sense because, like we were just saying, this whole thing is going to be released on GDC. That's what I just told Wolvie in the chat, and he said he hopes so. If I really think the case Wes laid out last night was so logically done that I would bet on it. You know what I mean? I don't bet, but I would bet on GDC. You're going to be seeing that reveal, and I'm excited.
Oh man, I know. I hope so. That would be completely amazing. I'm just hoping, man. I really am hoping. I'll be ready for it. You know what I mean? I'll have everything I need there, and if it's there, I will give you guys, here and with Virtual Strangers, I'll give you guys everything I can, and we'll be going live and doing all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for sure.
Wolvie says, I don't get why they won't just say which games. Why so damn cryptic? Because we're sitting here talking about it, right? I mean, that's the whole thing is that nobody knows, and they want that buzz, right? So
yeah, that's just it. They want people talking about it, so they know how this works, and they know that they can keep people talking about it for a certain amount of time, and then it goes away. So you've got to ride that wave, and what Sony knows how to do it. They know how to ride that wave to when they're going to hit it at its peak, and then they'll release details, just like they did here. They knew things were getting slow. They hadn't released anything. Actually, when they did it at CES, they hadn't released anything since basically they showed the Orb controllers. Remember, early in the spring, and then they went almost a whole year without showing anything else. And then they dropped a bomb at CES. And then kind of this thing too, it was kind of slowed. Things were starting to die down with talk. People were wondering what's going on. And then they dropped, what the headset looks like. So they keep things rolling.
And in a few weeks, they're going to be dropping everything. Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, we hope so. It's funny. We didn't want to talk about PlayStation VR, and guess what?
It just happens. It naturally happens. Well, it's a topic. You just brought up with those games. For sure.
It is. I mean, we could have talked about it for 2 hours last night. Forget about forget about the hour that we talked about it. We could have kept going. Same thing when we had AJ from PSVR Underground on. We could have talked about, PlayStation VR the whole night. We ended up going 3 hours of that show, and we still could have went more.
Michelle wants to know if those games are flat and VR, and that's a good question because I don't know that they have any experience making flat games, right?
Yeah, not as far as I know. Here's what they say about the games. So what do they say? So there's 2 games coming out. The first one is a sports action game, codenamed Salted Caramel, which is slated to release the second half of 2022. So do we know, is that the launch title for the PSVR 2 launch title? Or the second is a VR co-op survival game, codenamed Date, which is set to release sometime in 2023. Both games are said to be based on in-house IPs, so nothing, no known IP. These are going to be new games. And it does say the studio is also currently developing 2 other non-VR titles.
Okay.
So
let me ask you this: are they gonna give us any more to Jurassic World, or did they give us a sequel to that one, or no?
we got the second part of that one already. Yeah, that came in the fall, I think, earlier in the fall.
I checked out on the first one because I don't know. But
I think I picked it up and I haven't even played it yet.
I went into it a little bit and realized what it was, and I was like, eh. But I heard the music from Jurassic Park; it was worth it.
Yeah, I know, right? That's all you need is the music, and you're like, oh,
that's it.
Nostalgia. Yeah. All right, move on.
Yep.
But I think it's I think CodeSync is a good developer. I think they know what they're doing when they're making VR games. Some people, Jurassic Park was a hit. Some people, it was a miss. But I still think it was good VR. Whether it was a good game, we don't know that. But I think they did the VR part well. So they know how to make a VR game. That's the main thing. And a sports game, I don't know. Sports action game, which is weird, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Michelle B says she didn't finish the first one. She's still under her desk, and I'm right there with you. That's exactly what I'm still stuck under a desk somewhere.
You know who's under my desk right now?
My mom.
Oh, well, yeah, your wife leaves, and all of a sudden...
I'm smiling. Oh, man.
Police
D,
Academy.
D, what are you laughing at, D? What are you laughing at?
She's watching the show laughing.
Exactly. I'm spectating right now. So, yeah.
Oh, too funny. Too funny. Let's give a key away. We got D right here. Let's do that. We got some people here waiting. Let's give this Contractors key away that his name is so long, it's tough for me to remember, guys. The Academy of Language Therapy and Life Coaching. Thank you so much, Key, for Contractors for the Academy of Language Therapy and Life Coaching. I'm gonna remember that one. I'm gonna remember that one from now, I swear. But yeah, thank you very much for donating that, and let's give it away. So guys, if you have not commented anything yet, if you're out there, please comment something to say hi, hello, so we can get you on the wheel. And Kyle Kitchen says Captain Chinatown because she's wearing the
I am
Captain America shirt. Look at that. I love it. Absolutely love it.
If you can't tell, I'm a fan of Marvel, so
yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Marvel nerd.
Yeah, so we'll give this key away right now, and then we'll get back into the news. We've got some other stuff to hit too, and
all right.
How do we think? Oh, are you spinning the wheel?
Is everybody on there?
I thought that's what you said.
You didn't send me the wheel. I don't know. I can't see it.
Oh, well, all right. Well, hold on. Good thing nobody can see this because I made another mistake then. And
who didn't land on these?
Nope. Nobody's gonna know. None of us.
Nibelheim.
Was it Nibelheim? That's right. It was
not gonna happen.
Nibelheim just screwed you again.
Larry Kirk is here.
Good Lord.
So if you missed Larry Kirk, you want to grab him in there.
All right.
Hey, I'm here.
See, I was stalling waiting for Larry to get
Thank
here.
God.
I know, right?
Can't leave without Larry, yo.
Yeah. Right. Sandy's like, smiley face.
Sorry.
Fired.
No yeah, just pop me up that wheel when you're ready.
We're not going to be able to pay you anymore. She's like, you're not paying me anyway.
Pay that.
There we go.
Look at right. I like the colors of the new
They're
wheel.
in there. The guys are in there.
You know what?
Oh, you got us, Indy.
Yeah, I got ways, man.
Mash and Todd are going to be upside down.
They're all on the side.
Todd will be getting sick.
Well, get ready because it's about to get sick.
Laura says Chinatown D, don't get fired. I would have. She would have to be getting paid to get fired.
That's true.
She's not getting paid.
This is for contractors.
Yes, contractors, guys. From
Laura.
Mark
so
got
close.
it.
That's awesome. Thank you very much, Academy of Language Therapy.
Yes,
and,
thank you. That was
and
really
coaching.
awesome.
Thank you for doing that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Mark
for real.
Caldwell, congratulations, Mark. And Mark, just hit me up after the show, and I will give you the key that the Academy of Language just sent. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. I like the impromptu donation of those keys. That's awesome, man. Everybody likes giving keys away. It's just it's a cool thing to be able to give somebody the gift of a game, especially when they don't have before, or if they can even pass it on to somebody else. I don't know how many games I've won from other places where I've just kind of passed them on to other people and just works out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, the only
Cool.
one
Thank you, D.
Only one I wouldn't ask along
Anytime.
is the Walkabout. If I win that one, that sucker's going in my account.
Yeah, hell yeah. We got to get back in there soon. We should do some streaming from Walkabout. It was fun.
Yeah,
because just the conversations that you can have in there, because it's one of those games where it's not like so intensive. You can just go in there and bullshit and have fun, and would make an interesting stream.
Everybody was messing around and
yeah, absolutely. All right, D, thank you very much. We'll see you in a little bit.
Maybe if I'm here still.
Yeah.
Man.
You just fired her, dude. She might be out of here.
Exactly. No. I'm home. My couch is there with my PS5 controller. It's calling my name, man.
Horizon.
I can't to be here for you.
You can't leave now. You're hooked. Sorry.
I know.
Oh, wait. Before we do that, Ryan Holt says, can you add him to the wheel?
Sure.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah,
for the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get you. We'll get you. Yeah, we got 3 more games to give away, Ryan. So no worries, man. We got 3 more games to give away.
All right. Oh, Gambit.
All right,
no, we don't have a key for Gambit. I don't even have early access. I really wish I did.
Yeah, hopefully, maybe soon. Maybe we'll get that. That'd be cool. Maybe. Roots. Radio Run's favorite game, Cyberpunk 2077. Looks like VR mod is coming maybe this week or next week.
Really?
Yeah.
For, Luke Ross?
Yeah, it might be coming to VR. So Luke Ross says, I still want to polish a few rough spots here and there, and some missions need more testing, but as you can see from the video, we're getting real close. He said, no matter how things turn out, at this point, I'm going to release by the end of next week. I hope that everything will work correctly by then, but even if it doesn't, most of the game will be playable in VR. So it sounds like whether he's ready or not, he's putting this thing out there. It'll be out there by the end of next week.
Well, he's working magic, right?
He is, man. I mean, Luke Ross has done some amazing things, and I know that you're a huge fan of his, and I think you're one of his Patreon supporters too, right? Because you got him set up. You got set up with a couple of them. You got Red Dead Redemption VR mod, and you did the GTA 5 VR mod.
Yeah, GTA 5 mod I think is free to everybody. But yeah, Red Dead, and then I tried some of the other ones, but I think it was Mafia Definitive Edition.
Yeah, that's right. You tried that one. How was that?
It wasn't the best when I tried it. It may be more polished now. I don't know. This is the thing. This is my only criticism for Luke Ross, and I'm sure there's a lot of pressure with everybody and all the patrons. Like, he moves on so fast. It's like it's like if at least for me, for some of the games, it was like I wanted him to be a little bit better. But my favorite one so far has been Red Dead. It's just such an amazing game, especially in VR.
Yeah, it is, and I think he's done extremely well. Making these games playable in VR. You're going to run into some problems running 2077 though. So here's one of the things that they say in the article. As you would expect, running Cyberpunk 2077 in VR will require a hefty PC. The video link below this update was shot using an i9 9900 and a 3090, playing at native 27 by 2700 resolution. So he was unable to maintain 80 to 90 frames per second with the 3090 Roots.
Oh my god!
So most people, even though it'll be available, most people probably won't be able to play it.
No, that's the thing, and hopefully it'll get better, right, over time. I mean, that's the hope. I won't be able to play it. I don't have a 3090.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, that's the whole thing. That's basically what you were just talking about. A lot of times he is so quick to put these things out because now he does have a paying Patreon that maybe this game's not ready. You know what I mean? It's really not ready to be playable yet, but maybe he thinks he needs to get it out there to give them content to make it worth what they're paying monthly. So he puts the game out there that probably 80% of the people won't be able to play. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to play that probably with my 2080 Super. I don't think. Not
Yeah.
well anyway.
Not, but yeah, I'm probably having to turn everything down, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I had to turn everything down plus then some. You know what I mean? So, if I can play it at all. So, I think, I'm a huge fan of Luke Ross. He does amazing things, and I just think he needs to. This is a tough one too, man. 2770 didn't run good on anything flat. So, can you imagine running that game, in VR and making it run well? So I'm really hoping that they can get it running good at some point, and to where you don't need a beast to run it.
I'm trying to imagine the gameplay being fun in VR or out.
I
'Cause
know, right?
I didn't really care for the game too much. But I
I
mean,
paid
got it
$10 for
sitting
my
over there.
copy.
Yeah, I'm sitting there, I'm looking at my $10 copy, and I almost feel like I got ripped off. I will at some point. We'll go in and check it out. Probably when they give us the free upgrade.
Yeah.
It
So
still
Michelle
says my
Dillon.
beard. Oh,
Yeah, I
go
was
ahead.
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Yeah, it says that my beard looks very luxurious today. I thought the same thing. I thought so much so I had to change my name.
Yeah, exactly. Luxurious roots,
Yeah.
luxurious beard. I love it. I love it. Um, yeah, Ryan Holt says, I wish the 3090 cards are grand plus here. Yeah, I mean, at least, I mean, 2 grand plus. I mean, if you're gonna find them for $1,000, you can find a 3090 for $1,000. I mean,
Wes had that link earlier
I
today
went and
that
watched it.
you
They're all
did.
expensive. Yeah, they're all expensive. They were live, that couple that was doing that, and they were linking all these cards that you're available. But you're still looking, if you want a 3080, you're still looking at the lowest price I saw was
Oh God.
1450. You know what I mean? That's the lowest price. So it wasn't like it was anything that was under $1,200 or even $1,000. I might consider buying one for $1,000 if I had the extra 1,000 to do it. But I can't pay $1,400 for a card. It just would kill me.
Yeah, it's a principle. But I mean, if it's
Yeah.
worth it, if you didn't have a good card already,
That's
for
just
sure.
it. I mean, yeah, if you're sitting on a card and you're having a difficulty playing stuff, then yeah, I guess it's probably worth it at that point. But I'm on a 28 Super. I can pretty much run everything I want to run, and so can you. You're running the same thing. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I
not
can't.
very
I, probably,
rarely
I can't
that
run
I
Loop.
can't.
I can't run Cyberpunk, but I can run pretty much everything else.
Yeah, well, you don't want to run it either.
No, I'm
Probably.
not gonna. Yeah, I probably be playing that. You know what I will be playing this weekend, Roots, is I'm going to be playing Outlier because I am in the final beta test this weekend for Outlier.
Oh, nice.
Because this releases on March 10th. So Joyway, the studio behind VR titles Stride, Against, and other titles, has announced the game that was an early access pipeline, the sci-fi shooter Outlier, which is a roguelite. It's one of our favorites. Is going to be releasing in March, and they're ready, man. I played in their last beta about 2 weeks ago, and everything ran really, really good. I was impressed with it, and I'm extremely excited to get in this weekend to see how far they've come, because I know that they've been pushing to get pretty much everything ready. And if they're releasing in March, that means they got to be pretty close, because this is, I think, the last beta.
Yeah, absolutely. That's close. I just want to say, Mr. Tasselhoff, the best moderator ever, man. He says you're talking, he's linking stuff. He's on it, bro.
You're the best, Tass. Thanks.
You're the best, Tass. Awesome.
Yeah, he's good. I messaged him earlier. I'm like, Tass, can you help me out again? Can you help me with the links again? He's like, yeah, no problem. I got it. So he's so good, man. So good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tass. Tass, we're gonna have Tass on. I was gonna try and have him on this week, but I didn't have time to test out his stuff, and I really want to, before I have him come on, it's just it's be better off if we have some playtime in it. So we'll have him either come on next week or the week after, and go through the whole Erector set. So I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Absolutely.
So Roots, here's how Joyways describes Outlier. It says, you're a captain of one of the last human arcs in search of a new home for humanity. Your vessel was sucked into a black hole. From your position beyond space and time, you witness an unknown race devastating what looks like to be a habitable solar system. The unknown physics of the black hole endow you with mysterious powers that allow you to exist in parallel worlds. Live, die, and repeat in your quest to conquer at least one of these worlds in the name of mankind. The gameplay in this Roots is so cool. I think you're gonna love it, man. This is again,
Really?
this is a roguelite. So it's it's again, it is live, die, repeat, and you need to improve your character through each run. And there's not I can't talk about I'm under NDA, so there's not a lot I can talk about it. I can tell you that it's not just a gun shooter. There's a lot involved here.
Mm.
And the physics in this are one of the best I've tried.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, tell me
Yeah, I
some
got
more. No, just
I
kidding.
was gonna say I gotta be careful how I say things or what I say, but
You just can't
yeah.
reveal anything, but everything. I mean, my taste, so it sounds cool. I can't wait to check it out at some point, right? I guess you said March, right?
Yeah, I think I want to say they said March 10th. I think that's what they said, but I don't have it here in front of me right now. But March 17th, I'm sorry. So it's arriving first on Steam Early Access PC VR headsets on March 17th. It is also slated to launch on the official Quest store at some point in 2022. So it is coming to the Quest 2 as well, but just not yet. So we're going to see it on Steam first, and that's how I've been playing it as well.
Todd made it. You did it.
Hey! All right. What's going on, Todd? How you doing, man?
Yeah. How's the extended vacay /work/ everything else? I don't know.
I
That's
know,
a good
right?
thing. It's a bittersweet thing, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. I know he's like he's having fun, but I know he's separated from his wife and
Yeah, that
and
would be the
son, so
hardest.
that's not easy. And when you've been away for 2 weeks and you're set to come home, when you've been gone that long and you're ready to go home, you're ready to go home, right? You just want to go home, and then at that point you're like, now I'm stuck here, even though you're stuck in some beautiful place, but still you just want to be home,
Perfect opportunity, though. Just from being a father of three,
Mm,
it's there's something about that one-on-one time, right? Where as you spend time as a family and everybody everything gets dispersed, but you don't get that one-on-one time. So this is probably a really special time for his daughter, especially, to get to hang out with dad and chill for a couple weeks, just them two, right? So I think it's cool. I think everything happens for a reason, all for the glory of God. So
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? You can't control these things and you need to make the best of them. And I'm sure that's what they're doing. I mean, he was talking tonight or last night, or yeah, it was last night. He was talking about, hey, I'm going to go watch a movie with my daughter. And I'm like, man, that's just so cool. When you just have time just to go and sit and just watch a movie with your daughter, it makes a lot of these things worth it. And I'm sure that this is something they'll always remember, whether it's good or bad.
here's the thing: life happens to us regardless of what we do. So life is all about how we react. It really is. And taking a situation, every situation can be a good one if you make it. And it's just you just have to do it.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, that's it. You gotta turn things around and make them work for you instead of against you, and that's the
yep.
biggest thing.
Yep.
That's life lessons from mashing.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, too funny. So yeah, so Joyway is tricky, Roots. I mean, we've talked about them in the past. They put out a lot of games. Stride, Against, and now Outlier. And they jam them out quick. I think within the last 2 years, it's 3 games in 2 years or a year and a half or something like that. Stride came out early access, um, early access a while ago, but it really just came out of early access within the last year or so. And they're still working on it. And they still don't have the campaign that they promised with Stride.
Mm.
And they've already moved into Against, which is a great game, but again, we talked about earlier, it's not the deepest of games. It's a rhythm based, shooter exercise kind of thing. Sword slicing. It's cool, very cool. I like it. It's just again, it's not the deepest game. And now this game, a roguelite, does seem like it's going to have a little more depth or a little more meat to it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's the thing. Each game gets better and better, right? It's like they're just building onto their resume, I guess, as they're learning, right?
Yeah. I mean, and that's just it. I mean, I want them to go in and make sure they finish Stride. That's one of the biggest things because a lot of people bought that game because they said, hey, the campaign's coming, and so a lot of people went and bought that game. And not that it's not great the way it is, and there is a lot of cool stuff that people can go in there and do, but a lot of people bought it because they wanted Mirror's Edge, and that's what they touted it as.
Mm.
And they had we have a great campaign coming, and then it just never came. So they're still talking about that they're going to have it. So I just hope at some point they do get it.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I think I think didn't we try something recently? A little bit of it because I'm still for the most part haven't really played that game and won't because of that exact reason. I want to play. I want to play it. D-Rail says he's loving Elden Ring so far. Damn it, I want to play it.
Yeah. Is D-Real here? I didn't even see him.
No, it was he just messaged. There was that off message from Discord.
Everybody seems to be loving Elden Ring, man. You see some of these reviews, 10 out of 10s, 9.5 out of 10s, got the Metacritic's highest score ever, I think they got in the first couple of days.
Here's the thing, it's exactly what all their other games are, but now it's an open world to explore, and it's just amazing from what people say. So
yeah. I mean, it's just something that if you want a flat game, I mean, I just don't know if I can get into another flat game to suck my time up, Roots. I got no time.
Yeah. Well, like I was telling you before the show, I've got Demon Souls sitting up there on my shelf and I've barely even touched it. And it's like, so at some point, why am I buying another one?
Exactly. I know, right? I know. Well, let's move on, Roots. We'll say goodbye to Joyway because we will see them soon. And we do have early access. They actually messaged me back last night after the show. And they said, they're getting all their press stuff together. And once all the press editions are done, they will send an edition over to Virtual Strangers and me, and we will all have it. So
nice.
We will be playing Outlier just before it's going to be released. And the Academy of Language and Therapy and Life Coaching says, who has tried Hubris on Steam? And that is going to segue us into my next topic, which is Steam Next Fest, which is going on right now. And Hubris is part of the Steam Next Fest, and we did try Hubris, me and you, Roots, about maybe 2 months ago or so. We were given access to the demo that people can play. Anybody can play now on Steam, and Hubris was an amazing game, man. It had some of the best controls I've seen, and probably some of the best visuals I've seen.
Yeah, that game is just amazing. Just everything about it, we were like, oh my god, this thing's crazy good, right? And it's one of those things that's funny because I keep getting messages from people or people in chat asking, have you tried it? And like, dude, we tried a couple months ago. It was amazing. It was it's really good. I can't wait for it to come. I guess it's got to be close, right? If they're letting people demo it.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Or is it part of the Next Fest?
It is part of the Next Fest, yeah. So,
okay.
but it still says coming, early 2022, and we're getting past early 2022. So hopefully we'll see something soon. And Reloptix VR lenses just stopped in. How you doing, guys? And we are going to be talking about Reloptix and the giveaway that we have coming a little bit later in the show. So I don't know if you guys will still be here, but we will be doing a little segment on Reloptix. And thank you guys for being in chat. And you guys are awesome. We appreciate it. But yeah, Steam Next Fest, Roots. Over 600 titles in the Steam Next Fest right now. And most of them are flat, but there's 21. Well, there's actually 22. They're touting it as 22. But the 22nd game is actually the flat version of Demio. So they counted it as a VR game, but it's really not. So if you're looking at real VR games when you can get into where you're in a headset, it's 21 games, and I'll give you guys a list real quick. You got Green Hell VR, Hubris, Paranormal Hunters, Ziggy's Cosmic Adventure, Buccaneers, We Are One, Desolatium, The Last Taxi, Virtuoso, Now There Be Goblins.
Ooh.
Here's one of my favorites, Barn Finders VR.
Oh, that's got to be real amazing. What do you
Barn Finders VR?
Yeah,
guys, I've made a video of every one of these games, by the way.
Oh, so you've tried them all?
21. I've tried every one of them. And
how was Barn Finders, by the way? Was
you gotta watch the video. It was amazingly funny, and you're gonna laugh your asses off at me in this game. But yeah, I have to finish editing it after the show tonight. I'm gonna edit it pretty much all night long. Hopefully, I'll drop it sometime tomorrow afternoon. But I have a video that is it's a quick demo. It's me playing a few minutes in every one of these games. But yeah, Barn Finders VR, Nitro Nation VR, Hyper Hook, Alien Extraction, Incoming. Incoming is cool, Roots. You remember Missile Command? The old Atari game?
Mm-hmm.
This is Missile Command in VR.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. It needs some help, but it was pretty cool. Adventure Fitness. This was kind of cool too. VR Noid, Kartoffel, and what else was there? Quantar. Quantar was basically a fighter roots, like Tekken, but
Oh,
in
really?
VR, third person. You're controlling a third person fighter, and it's got some potential, man. It's got some cool potential. I played quite a bit of that. Another game called Aluminum, and another game called Hammer Ground. 21 VR games in the Steam Next Fest. And like I said, tomorrow I'll have a video out, guys. You can go take a look. I'm trying to keep it as short as possible. There is 21 games, so I'm kind of trying to edit everything down so you can get a quick hitter into every title. You can see me laugh at some of these games, have some fun, and I can. I have an issue with some of these shallow ass games, and there are about 7 titles in here that I'm actually excited about. The rest
Garbage town.
needs some help. I don't hold anything back in the video, by the way, either.
How come somebody wanted to know why is there no Ryan Holt? Why is there no hunting game? I don't know. It's a good question.
There is one coming. You and Wes had talked about one not too long ago in one of the Sunday shows. A hunting game. I don't remember what it was called, but it looked exactly like. Because I remember Wes saying his dad would be like really into this. It looked like a Cabela's kind of hunter game. I don't remember the name of it, but that was coming sometime this year. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Cool.
Chris 9989 says Quantar is like Super Smash Brothers VR. It really is, man. It really is. Yeah, you got to check out the video. It's a lot of fun. I had a blast in there. And if it's something that you don't feel like going in and checking out all these 21 games, and you just want a quick hitter and take a look and see if maybe one might be for you or 2 might be for you, just watch the video. You can see them all, and if you feel like jumping into the one, you can. But yeah,
sure.
they were a lot of fun.
And Dee's probably time-stamped it, right?
Not yet. As soon as I have it ready, I'm still editing. It's when you do 21 separate videos, and I try to give each game 15, 20 minutes, but I can't have that on video, so I have to cut them down to about 5 to 7 minutes per section. So that's a lot of editing, man. So it's taking me some time.
Ryan Holt says, "Don't tease." You know who else says, "Don't tease"?
My mom.
She gets real serious about that one.
Don't tease.
So I'm assuming people are saying now, yeah, Virtual Hunter. There you go, Ryan Holt.
Virtual Hunter, yeah,
that's right there for you, bro. We did it for you.
Yeah, there you go. Tass is on top of these links too, man. He's all over it. I love it.
Yeah, what is that Duck Hunt game?
Duck Hunt VR, bro.
No, what's the what was there
was one, wasn't there? Duck Hunter or something?
No, there's like it's not Duck Hunt, but it's like
it's like it's like
yeah, it's like a what is that? Somebody will put it in the chat. I was gonna look it up, but I'm too lazy.
No, I know. No, I know what you mean though. I remember that game. It was something like that. But yeah, Tass is working overtime, man. Tass is working overtime. But yeah, there's a lot of cool titles, and that's going to bring me into my next topic, Bruce, because one of the titles that I really had a lot of fun in is called Virtuoso. Virtuoso is a rhythm music creation game, and they've got different instruments that you can play inside of it. And I played this for probably about 20 minutes to a half an hour, and you can actually record your own music. You can do mixing. There's different instruments, and they're not just like standard instruments. It's their like take on different instruments. So there's like a harp, but it's really not a harp. But it's like a harp. There's like a synthesizer board but it's like all 3D, and it's all in virtual reality. It's not just you touching a board. There's drums that they call beat pads, but what's nice is you can actually take each drum pad that has a different sound, and you can place them wherever you want, so you can build your own drum kit.
Really?
And I played this as part of that video that I made, and I had a blast. This is by far the best drumming game I've ever played. It beats the crap out of Smash Drums, Ragnarok, any drum game that you can think of. This beat it like by a mile. It was so much fun, man. I had a blast.
Wow. Well, now it makes me want to check it out.
Yeah, well, actually, I just got an email this morning from them, and we need to sign an NDA. But once they send the NDA and they sign it, they're going to send one over to us because it's going to be launching soon. It's actually, I think it's in App Lab right now, but it is coming early access program into the Rift Store on March 10th.
Oh, wow.
March 10th.
Okay, yeah.
So I think we're going to have access to it this weekend or next week.
nice.
So as soon as we sign everything up. So yeah, but it was extremely cool. So basically they're saying you can experience 6 made for VR instruments and microphone. So you can create music using live looping, letting you lay down everything from ambient stuff to hip hop, fast paced techno. Um, you can create your own music, Roots, and you can create your own music, record it, and then share it with other people, which I thought was super cool.
That is
Um,
pretty cool.
yeah, and there's different types of ways that it's basically you could be your own DJ and you just create your own music in here, which I thought was extremely cool. And everything, the UI was extremely easy to navigate, and yeah, it's if you guys want to check it out, check the video out tomorrow because I did almost 10, 15 minutes in there. That was one of the longer pieces that I used because I thought the game was so good.
How long is this video going to be? 21 experiences?
21 games. I tried to keep them between 5 and 7 minutes, but a couple like Green Hell VR is a really good game, and I wanted to give it some time. Virtuoso, I gave a little bit of time to, and a couple others, but there was a few that I'm like, holy shit, I'm getting out, I'm getting out of this quick, man.
Yeah, I don't.
Barn Finders VR, I stayed in a little bit longer than I wanted to, just because I thought it was so goddamn funny.
Oh wow! Did you find the barn? I got to watch the video. Damn it! Duck Season was the name of the game I looked up. Yeah, it's actually it's a horror game based on the game Duck Season or Duck Hunt kind of.
Yeah.
It's a good game. It's really good. Definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, for sure. Chris 9989 says, "Excellent. Now I can have 0 music talent in VR too." Yeah. Actually, it's pretty cool though because I have 0 music talent, and the way you set things up, you feel like you actually played something pretty cool. And like I said, the drum pads I had the most fun with out of anything, but the mixing board I thought was so cool. The harp was cool too, and not every instrument was unlocked in the demo, but like I said, we'll check it out for Virtual Strangers and Q2C, and we'll give you guys some updates before it launches on the 10th.
I'm gonna be a DJ, yo. Does it have the Tommy Lee upside down drum set? Troy wants to know.
You could make it.
Set.
Yeah,
you could make it all. Yep.
Yeah, you could make Neil Peart's 360 drum set, Troy.
Wow.
Go 360. I love it. Love me some Neil Peart. Rush, one of my favorite bands.
Gerillo says he has a real drum set and writes music. He's going to go in it and be judgy.
Oh, you should though.
You should come to the stream some night, Gerillo, when we're doing marbles and play some music for us.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think we're gonna be doing marbles a little bit tomorrow. Roots is gonna be doing marbles a little bit tomorrow before we do Pop 1. So come check us out. We'll be marbling it, and we will be
Pop 1 in it,
and maybe even some Zenith if we have time in there.
Yeah, for sure. Because you don't have any. Your wife's not there.
No, I'm free agent. Let's give away a game, Roots. Let's bring D back in. Let's give away 3 Thrill of the Fight from Felipe. Felipe, thank you, man, for doing this. I really, really appreciate it. It was nice of a game to give away, and we'll bring our friend D back in. Kyle Kitching says he loves me some. I love Rush, man. He loves Rush too. Rush is so good. D, you like Rush? Are you a big Geddy Lee fan?
Yeah, dude. Actually, something pinball related. Stern just released a couple of months ago an actual a Rush pinball machine.
Oh, wow.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude. So
you should buy me. You should buy me a Rush
museum out here, but I'll see.
He likes Rush like Mash is a Lady Gaga fan.
Oh, it's so big. I had to get on Beat Saber a little bit last night and on Strangers in the Night just because I hate him so much. I'd been like 2 weeks without talking about him.
Beat Saber?
No, God, I hate him with a passion.
Are you gonna play it?
Yeah, I should play it on stream. I was thinking that the other day. You know what I should do? I should go out and buy the 3 shittiest games I can find. I should go out and buy Beat Saber, which I already have, but I should go out and play Beat Saber. I should go out and play Garbage of the Sea, and I should stream the crappy recipes game. What's that one? Forbidden Recipes. Lost Recipes. Yeah, or whatever.
Forbidden Recipes. Yeah.
I should do that one night on stream. Beat Saber. What a stream that would be. Me wearing my Skrillex shirt, playing Beat Saber, Garbage of the Sea. And,
if you play Beat Saber, are you gonna play the Lady Gaga pack?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Who wouldn't play Lady Gaga pack or the Skrillex pack? Too
I
funny.
gotta fix the wheel. Bear with me a second.
No
Oh,
problem.
hey,
Big.
take your time.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Me and Roots can talk about anything, and we'll talk to the chat a little bit here and say Wolveraz's paradiddle might. What was he? Oh, he was talking to somebody else there.
Drillo says Eric loves his Beat Saber. You know who else likes to beat the saber? Yes, she does.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Diz the Game Cat just stopped in. What's up, Diz? How you doing, man?
Hey,
How is it going?
There we go.
Guys, we got 30 in chat. I love to see it, and I appreciate everybody being here. Let's get to 40, and I'll give a T-shirt away. What do you think? We give a hoodie away last week to Michelle B, which Michelle that did ship out. And
did you see Cass said that you should be getting your stock tomorrow?
I know. I'm excited. Be just in time for Pop 1, man. I got to put it all together.
Oh yeah.
I got to put my Mr. Task back on for the game.
Yeah, Chris Lebrecki says Mash crushes Beat Saber like he owes him lunch money. Love me some Beat Saber, man.
Who doesn't?
But yeah, let's give away a hoodie, man. Let's get 10 more people in. Not a hoodie, I'm sorry. Let's give a shirt away. I give a hoodie away last week. Let's give a shirt away. I'll get 10 more people in here. I'll give a shirt or a hat or whatever somebody
Get
wants.
20 more people. We'll get a hoodie.
We will.
What's happening? Oh, Mash is like, we will. Oh wow.
Let's do it. I don't care. Like,
I don't think they're going to get 20 people in here. That's the thing. You can promise whatever you want as long as it's ridiculous. I'll give you a computer if you get 5 million people in here. I'll buy one.
Perfect. I'll buy you a 3090.
Yeah.
Troy Gillis says, Mash, I'm going to buy the Beat Saber block keychain from TAS and have them sent to you.
Yes. Yes.
Did you see with Z Storm last week? He dresses up as the Beat Saber blocks for like cosplay. He has a Beat Saber head that he puts on.
Dude, Z Storm is awesome. He's really cool.
He was cool, man. He's such an interesting guy, man. He's so good. Yeah. And so something he was touting last week that he was showing off his Pimax 8KX, and I didn't say anything last week to you guys, but because it wasn't 100% finalized, but it is finalized now, and shipping from Amazon today was my Pimax 8KX.
Nice.
So yeah, they've offered to send me a Pimax 8KX for me to review. I'm gonna do probably 3 or 4 different videos on it. I'm gonna do some I'll do some photos and some shoots. I'll play a whole bunch of games in it. We'll do some live streams, and I'm gonna really run it through its courses. I am not owed them anything. This is just me reviewing it. I'm gonna be giving it back in 30 days. I have no risk. Yeah, maybe if I like it, but I have no responsibility to them other than them sending me the thing. I'm going to send it back. So I'm going to tell everybody exactly what I think about it, and I already have a Valve Index, so I have a good comparison, something to compare it to. So yeah, so we're going to be doing that, man. We're going to be
testing that FOV on Beat Saber.
Oh God, I'm definitely not playing Beat Saber. But you know what? There's so many games that I'm just interested in going back in and playing. You know what I mean? So I might even go into some Revive, and I want to play some Stormland in there, and maybe get some Asgard's Wrath. And there's just with that field of view on that type of headset, and the way the lenses look, and I'm just super interested to see multiple games. So yeah, there's a lot of content I'm going to try. I have 30 days, so I'm going to just do as much as I can, and I'll probably bore you guys to tears with it all. But by the end, I'll let you know. I mean, the Pimax is really pushing to try and do something that is in the consumer market. And I know they're high end and they're expensive, but they're working their hardest at it, and they're still plugging away. They've fallen on their faces a few times, but they're still here. They're still making headsets. So, and,
are you worried
that I might have to keep it?
That you might like it so much that you're like, I can't go back. Like, you get used to that field of view after a month. You're like, dude, I can't. Yeah, I mean, I can see the conversation to your wife. You're like, honey,
you know me. I am a headset collector, so there's a good chance that it's probably staying.
Yeah. Well, hey, they I'm sure they bank on that. They're like, we're going to send him this really amazing headset. He's going to love it, and that he's going to keep it.
Good thing Dee said she'd start sending me money, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah.
To-do list.
Yeah, right. But that is one thing I did want to bring up, guys. Right before Dee does this spin, I just want to say thank you to the Patreons. We had 6 of the patrons come in and join us on Tuesday for our show prep. And if you're a tier 4 patron, you can come in and normally sit with me and Todd when we do our show prep, and you can sit in on it and you can talk and you can let us know what you'd like to see coming up in this week's show. And you can even let us know what kind of content you'd like to see us creating in the next few weeks. So I just want to say thank you to the patrons that came in. We had 6 people come in and we had a great conversation. And I tell you what, it was just me for a little while because Todd wasn't there. So it was just me trying to freaking figure out what the hell I was going to talk about this week. And there was a lot of great back and forth, right, D, with the patrons and a lot of great suggestions. Everybody had stuff to talk about and that they would like to see. And I just want to say thank you, all you guys, for being here. It was awesome.
Yeah. The Academy of Language Therapy says, have a great time, people. Must jump into bed. Keep up the great work. You're awesome, Academy. Thank you for the gifted game, Contractors.
Hell yeah, you rock, Academy. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We'll see you hopefully next week. 9 p.m. next week, a little bit earlier for you.
Yep.
Joel says Beat Saber 24/7 stream with Eric.
Dude, you know what would be cool? This would be cool. And you know, before you cut me off, Eric, with a dirty look and probably a punch in the face, a 24-hour charity stream for Eric. And all he does is he's just going to play Beat Saber for 24 hours. Now,
that sounds like torture.
Yeah, I was going to say, you may or may not come out in full mental capacity, but
could you imagine playing that kind of game though for 24 hours straight?
No, I played Audica yesterday. I love Audica. I played it for I think 30 minutes. I don't want to play that for 24 hours straight either.
I know, right?
Crazy.
I want to play something I can sit down for 24 hours straight.
Yeah, you could probably do that. Beat Saber.
Wolverine says he's a patron.
Not that hard.
I know, right? Yeah, you're just doing this. But Wolverine says he's a patron for GT, Render Reality, Virtual Strangers. Needs to hit this one too. I find it worth it to support them, even though I'm broke. Wolverine, you support us in so many other ways.
Here
Don't even worry about it. Absolutely, I appreciate the patrons that can do things, but I appreciate everybody that's here. Trust me, you guys just being here and chat tonight. The 30 people that are here right now hanging out with me, and anybody who's watching later, we appreciate it. If you share us, if you tell us somebody about us, and that's the main thing for us. So I appreciate you guys just being here, and so does Roots and Wes too.
Yeah, absolutely. Chris 9989 says he'd settle for a 2-hour Beat Saber stream from you, but you have to sing along with the songs. That would be amazing, and I want you to dance as well.
I'm taking tips that night then.
Yes,
I'm setting it up and taking tips because that's the only way I'm getting to do that. Big tips. I'll do it in live, and I'll wear my Skrillex shirt and a pair of shorts.
You know who else likes a big tip?
My mom.
I couldn't even get it out.
She knew it was coming.
I think we just lost it.
I freaking lost it. Oh, that was great.
Oh man, Drilla says he's new to the Q2C show. Thanks for the shows. You're actually welcome, man. We are actually fairly new ourselves. We've only really been doing this since August, and really only doing it in a real podcast form, really probably since September, October. But I think we're getting better every week, right?
You and Todd are rocking it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
I
learned everything I've learned. I learned from you. So
well, I appreciate that. I feel privileged to keep the seat warm for him. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, Todd, you are missed, my friend. You are missed. So let's give this key away. That Felipe did. Thrill of the fight. You ready, D? Let's bring the wheel in and give this key away. This is what happens too. I'm like, hey, let's give a key away, and then we talk for like 20 minutes. Remember last week?
Last week was bad. I was like, dude,
give it away, dude.
Zip it.
When you have somebody who's just so cool, you're talking with. It's like when you and and D are hanging out.
It just
happened.
Okay.
Ryan,
giving away?
This is Thrill of the Fight.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Cool. Hey D, I just noticed that Mark Caldwell was still on the list too. You got to take when they just make sure you take them off, would you please?
You did want me? Oh, okay.
Yeah, if they only one game a night.
The only last week he didn't have you because it was like for the hoodies or
right. Yeah, I just okay. I got
you. For something big like that, when we have something else that's big, we can definitely we'll put everybody back in. But when we're giving away a game, I just want to have one winner each game. But congratulations to Ryan Holt. New, Ryan, I think just found us last week. So I'm extremely happy. Congratulations, Ryan. And Ryan, you can get a hold of me through Facebook Messenger at Eric Masher, or you can message me at mashdaddycool@gmail.com. And just hit me up and I'll get you your key. And thank you, Felipe Liares, for donating that key. You are the awesome man. And he was one of those patrons that was with us on Tuesday, along with Troy Gillis and Mr. Tass and D. And who else was there? D. Was Chris there?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, Chris Lebrecki, Chris 9989 was there. And yeah, thank you guys all for being there. And that was awesome. Thank you. Roots. HTC wants to make their own metaverse. So they want to call it ViveVerse. What do you think?
I saw that came out today, and I was like, man, this is going to be legendary, groundbreaking. I guarantee, different than every other thing we've seen. Horizon, all of it, right?
Yeah, I watched this video just before the show because like I said, we were scrambling. I was scrambling a little bit to find some topics once we got rid of the PlayStation VR stuff, and I came across this. And Roots had mentioned something in Discord today, like he put the link in. It's like, oh, here's the new ViveVerse. Check it out. And this was a weird video, man. It was just a mix of different. Like they had some AR and XR mixed in, and they had somebody wearing something that looked like the Vive Flow, but it was way more streamlined. It was smaller. So it was like a real person wearing those, working out, and then they came out of that and they became an avatar, and then they were drinking champagne and
ordering stuff with Bitcoin and
yeah, they pushed the NFTs.
It was like everything was it was the NFTs, and it was like, was it real? Was it not? Oh, we got to go to the concert, and some of it seemed cool. What was kind of weird is like even when it was the real person before they changed in the avatar, everything was projected as far as like, what you would see if they were doing a sales pitch. You know what I mean? Like it's not real product. It's their artistic thought of what they would want it to be. So I didn't take it more serious than anything I've seen. It's a cool concept. I think what they're trying to line out sounds cool, but I don't really care about buying champagne in VR, and I'm definitely not spending a Bitcoin on it, bro.
Oh my God.
It was weird. It was a weird trailer to me.
And then somebody was buying like a painting of the Mona Lisa, but they called it the Mona Lisa, and it was like, what in the crap? You don't get it. I don't know, man. HTC is just so weird in what they do. I mean, sometimes, you know what I mean? They're just, I don't know, man. I want to give them credit for everything that they've done in VR, but they miss way more than they hit, right?
Yeah. Well, and this is the thing. And I've said this before, if you look at their books, they've been losing money for like several years, quarter after quarter, and I'm big chunks of money. And so they're still, I mean, clearly, I think they must be government supported. That's the only thing I can think, because how does a company continue to keep not doing anything outside of Viveport Infinity is really good. And I guess, and this is something that me as an American in the United States, I discount the fact that they're probably a lot bigger in China and other countries. They sell most of their bulk of stuff over there. It's just, man, the numbers don't lie. They have been losing millions, or I used to know what the number was, like big amounts of money every quarter. And what company can do that?
Yeah. And you're right though. They have a huge presence in China, especially with the which one is the Focus? That's their standalone headset. I think that's the Focus. Because you got to remember, China doesn't have the Quest. It's not available there. The Quest or the Quest 2 is not available there. So, if you're doing something like that there, I think you're using pretty much HTC. And I know their headsets are extremely popular there. So,
yeah. Well, Drillo nailed it. He said they've been missing since they detached themselves from Valve. The only thing that they really were known for, everybody says, points to the Vive. Vive was created by Valve, and they just did kind of I guess we're allowed to sell it.
Yeah, but you're exactly right though. The Infinity service is amazing, and it's one of the things that they've really done well. And I think they're starting to market it really well too. You can see a lot more push with it, and I assume they must be doing fairly well with it if they are pushing. And the titles they keep getting are pretty big titles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Swarm just recently went into Viveport Infinity.
Yeah, I noticed that actually.
Yeah,
Today,
that was pretty
right?
cool. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
And After the Fall just got announced as well, although it is one of those ones you get with the Viveport Infinity yearly thing. You get it to own it.
Yeah, you get to keep it
Forever.
forever, which is great. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Hey, there's
Yeah.
Nibelheim. Hey, Nibelheim, interesting thing. D messed up on the wheel earlier today, and your name may or may not have came up. We couldn't see.
She hit it.
We couldn't see. It was hidden, so it could have been your name. Just wanted to throw that out there. How you doing?
You want to know whose name it was? It was yours, Roots.
What?
Oh my God! This is bullshit. I got ripped off. Oh, I didn't need contractors anymore.
He says he wants a recount. Roots wants a recount.
Yeah, I want to recount.
Oh, too funny. Well, anyway, the video itself got over 120,000 views, but less than 200 likes. So it doesn't sound like it was a hit. People were looking at it, but nobody liked it. So
yeah, it just looked. It looked like what you would have seen Oculus put out a couple years ago, and there's nothing new there. I mean, it's the what I took from it is Vive is or HTC, just like everybody else. They're in the metaverse. It's not the ViveVerse, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not just HTC getting on the bandwagon here. I mean, everybody's going to have their own version of what they think the metaverse is, or the ViveVerse, or the Appleverse, or whatever the hell you're going to do it. But this is just HTC's weird ass version of what they want to do. And and you could see they were pushing the NFTs really big, man. They were pushing the Bitcoin or whatever they're going to call their coin in there, their NFT in there. So
yeah,
interesting.
I'm starting to want to check out of all of this. Kyle Kitchings wants to know when multiplayer is coming to Swarm. He's been waiting forever. He's so ready for it. And yes, before anybody in the chat says it, I am aware that it's on App Lab as a demo or whatever you can do. I want the real deal. I want to go in there right now with Mash and be able to go straight into the game, play together.
Yeah,
not have to go in some weird App Lab version of it.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I won't play it on App Lab, but when it comes to the store and it's ready to be played, I'll play it. I mean, I'm sure it's probably great. It's just that I've got so many other things I need to be playing right now anyway. I would just rather play it when it's actually announced and it says, here it is, here's our final version, and then I'll go and I'll enjoy it. But I'm sure there are people enjoying it now, and that's awesome.
It's true.
Wolverine says the flow was a waste of their efforts and put them in a precarious place, I think.
I agree. Thumbs up for Wolvera's comment.
I agree too.
Trade that in with the.
I agree too, but I have one sitting over the shelf over here.
Well, you're a collector.
Yeah, what am I gonna do with it?
Well, this is the thing. Maybe something else. Maybe you'll be able to use it down the road for something. But
I've really been hoping that they were gonna have some type of hand tracking by now, just because there's certain things, the flow I love doing. And again, the flow is extremely comfortable, and if you want to go in there and consume media, it's great. I love it. I've watched movies in there. I've been on YouTube. I've watched Virtual Strangers from the couch. But the problem is, if you try and do anything, you have to use your freaking your phone as a controller, and it's clumsy, and it's not good.
That's such a bad night. They should have at minimum allowed you to hook up to a controller, like a Xbox controller or something. Pablo says he gets his headset replacement tomorrow. He's going to be back in VR soon.
Nice. Yeah, he was just talking about that. He's been without it for a while now. So
it's crazy.
I don't know how you did it.
No, I know how D would do it. D would do it with PlayStation 5.
Oh, yeah.
Be sucked into that world, right?
I know, but no After the Fall, though, if you're doing...
Oh, that's true.
So Nibelheim says, by the way, Mash, your review sold me on the Bobo VR M1 Pro. Wow, loving the thing. Personal preference, but way better than the M2 Pro, in my opinion. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad you liked the video. I'm in the same boat. I think I'm going to keep... Oh, look, Roots got his.
I got my the little honeycomb thing in the back.
Yeah, it's so good, right?
Now I got 3 batteries. I don't know what I'm going to do with 3 batteries.
I know,
don't
right?
think I'm ever going to use 3 batteries.
You know what's funny is Mash Mama Cool was leaving today for the airport, and she's like, "I need to bring a battery with me so I have something to charge." She's like, "Can I take one of your Bobos?" And I'm like, I guess you could use it for that. I guess. So I'm down a Bobo battery right now.
It works, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll charge your phone quickly too. It's a fast charge, and hey, if you're in a pinch and that's what you need, use your Bobo.
I'm all paranoid that I just fried my lens, even though it's not sunlight. That's so stupid.
Yeah, right. Ryan Hull says, "Hey, I won Wicked." I said, "Yeah, you did." He said, "My feed must be delayed." Yes, found you last week. Yeah, Ryan, just refresh your feed, man. If you're a little bit behind, hit the refresh button and you'll catch up.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, congratulations, man. You won. What did you win?
Congratulations for
Contractors.
making it.
No,
I think it was.
No,
Was it?
no,
that was
that was Caldwell. Mark.
Thrill the
Caldwell.
fight.
Thrill the fight. Right? Yeah.
Well,
that's the only one
Ryan, I just want to tell you, welcome to the future. You made it. You're not in the past anymore.
That's it.
You may still be in my past, but
you're with present Mash, Roots, and D.
Yes.
And D, we'll say goodbye for a little bit. We'll see you soon. Good job on the wheel. Anybody, if you guys have not put your names out there, if you're in chat and you're just watching, make sure you put your name out there so this lady right here can get you on the wheel of D.
You don't want to get, you got to get on the wheel of D.
Yeah. We'll see you very shortly. Thank you. She's awesome. I love D, man. She's so good. So good. She's still going through. Think about this. D has to go back through every episode of this show, this live show, which we run for probably, most of them are over 2 hours, and she's got to timestamp them all, Roots.
Oh my God. Well, I'll tell you what, she gets to listen to it again, right? And so she's like, a couple times she's told me she's caught a couple of the jokes I've said in the chat after the fact. It's like she gets to see those jokes a second time.
Nice.
First time.
That's true.
Yeah. So Todd, unfortunately, I was going to make up some kind of weird story, but yeah, he's not here for a couple more weeks.
Yeah, unfortunately, Todd, we've lost Todd. Define Tech stopped in the chat. He says Todd is still out. He is still out. He is stuck in Roatan, and he's going to be there probably for this week and for next week as well. And then we'll see him, I think, a return on the 10th of March, and he will be coming in, and joining us that night will be Alex and Skiva from Between Realities will be coming and hanging out with us. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Todd says he's still here.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
Thanks for being there in chat tonight, Todd. I appreciate it. He was going to try and come on actually, but his internet where he moved to, the condo he moved to, is not good. So it would have been probably too hard to try and do. And Christy Cusino is here. She said, "Put her on a wheel, please." She's hanging out, and I'm sure D has you. She's got it under control. She's got
this. She's got this.
Yeah, absolutely. But Roots, let's get on. We got a couple more topics to hit, and then we're going to give away some more stuff, and hopefully we hit 40, man. Well, let's hit 40. We'll give away a shirt. We got 33 right now. Let's do it.
Let's need 7 more.
Yeah.
Drag in your friends.
So, Roots, we are going into Population 1 tomorrow night with a reunion with our buddy Messi. But soon, there's going to be a new part of the map. Sci-Fi City, Roots.
Sci-Fi City. I wonder, where do you think it's going to be at? Or did they say?
I don't know. Let's read it. So it says, hot off the back of wrapping up its first ever Duos event, Population 1 is teasing a new area for its map. Yesterday, developer Big Box tweeted a picture of what looks like a futuristic city. It features several buildings, airships resting on rooftops, and a poster for chicken that's definitely not a jab at any other fast food brands. The skyline also gets a neon tint. So this is pretty cool. There aren't any details about when this new area of the map might roll out just yet. Don't forget, though, that Pop 1's new areas traditionally replace existing sections of the map, just like the other Battle Royale games, such as Fortnite. So this is likely to be an expansion of the overall service. Yeah, I mean, so they think it's going to be an expansion? Is that what they're saying in there, in that sentence? So this is likely to be an expansion of the overall surface area. So this is not. So they're going to keep. This is actually going to add to the map. It's not going to be.
I hope
it's not going to replace a section like they did. Because which one? The Western Town took over a part of the map, right?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. As they switch things around, the castle, all of it's been changing around, right? Different sections aren't the same as the original, so it's kind of cool that they're adding something. I was reading that I am Dickle says, I think I was waiting for the Facebook Live notification. Unfortunately, Facebook never made it. Facebook is fickle right now.
I don't know what the issue. I don't know what the issue is. We have to keep changing the links. I think I'm going to have to refresh the link into Restream for Facebook every week because that was the issue before. But me and Todd will endeavor to figure it out, and I apologize for that. Yeah, I'm gonna beat up Mark after the show's over.
Yeah, just beat somebody. Go kick the dog or something. I don't know.
They knew they heard me last night talking about Beat Saber again, and they were pissed off, and they're like, "Yeah, guess what? You're not doing tonight. Streaming to Facebook."
Well, I think Zuckerberg is enjoying some barbecue sauce right about now. I just have a feeling. Yeah.
Who isn't? Diz the Game Cat says it releases on 3/17. That's cool. I didn't actually. That doesn't say that in this article, but that's cool. I'm reading right off of Road to VR's article. So and that was today. So if that came out since then, that's pretty cool, man. So March 17th. That's awesome.
Almost 3 weeks.
And Mr. Tasselhoff does remind us that there's a Friday night Pop One lobby group. This is a group of mixed up people from Between Realities, from Virtual Strangers, and a few people from Q2C as well. So if you want to play Pop One, they do a live lobby every Friday. I think it's like 8 or 9 p.m. Usually, and there's a lot of cool people in there, man. I know Delirium Drew is always in there. Void Citizen, Space Dennis is in there. Tasselhoff is in there. A few others usually go in there, and it's a lot of fun. I think they usually get 10, 12 people in there.
Yeah, we get messy in there.
Oh man, we'll destroy, dude.
They get crazy.
I want Messi on my team.
Yes, for real. I think they might play like individual, kind of like contractor style, where you die and respawn.
That's cool. That would be fun.
Yeah.
What's nice now is you can do those individual lobbies in there, and you can make it what you want. But Tass says 9 p.m. Eastern time is when they do the Pop One, and maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we'll jump in there with those guys tomorrow with Nessie.
Well, 9 p.m. Eastern time at my Twitch is going to be probably marbles, and then
that's true.
But we'll
catch them later.
We'll move in after like an hour or two.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I mean, I'm interested in doing this. They also their big box also just launches a new laser focus weapon skin bundle. Which looks totally appropriate for the new area, so it may be coming sooner rather than later. Which which just says 3/17, which would be cool. I mean, they keep making great changes, man, and they keep adding stuff, and they keeping things fresh there.
Yeah, Wolfroza says that he likes going to it, but it doesn't give him XP, which is kind of the problem, especially if you're grinding. And for him, he's moving around a little bit too much, I guess, or too quick. He has to move too quick. So
yeah. I mean, I can understand that if you were grinding towards the 50 level, 60 level, so you're not. If you're in a private lobby, you're not getting any XP. So if you're on that 60 grind, doing it's hard getting there as it is. Any time spent in there, you want to be getting XP. So I understand that. But for somebody like me or somebody like Ruuts, we don't spend time in there. We're never making 60. We don't spend enough time in there, and I just don't want to. I'd rather go in after the fall than Pop One. But
I would never even consider trying to get to 60.
No,
at this point,
we could do it. We were good enough at one point. I think we were. I mean, we would win more than we would lose. When we were playing we would play twice a week. You were playing even more than I was, but whenever I was playing with you, and we were playing probably at least once or twice a week, maybe 3 times a week at some point.
Yeah, we were playing a lot.
And
for sure.
But yeah, it's been so long now, and everybody else is so good now. That's the problem. We were beating up on all the kids. It was great.
Yeah, those were the days.
Oh, I know, right? Diz says he doesn't give a shit about that gold jacket anymore. Yeah, me neither, man. Could care less.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that want it, and I understand it's a status symbol. You know what I mean? People want to hit it.
If you've put the time in like Wolvie has, and you're at 58, you might as well. I don't see how you don't get to 60, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you're putting that much time in, you might as well go get it, right?
Yeah.
Roots, there is an Until You Fall update coming.
Oh wow!
So they've talked about this one in the past, but they've actually revealed what it is, the Neon update. Here's what it is. Version 1.3 will launch on March 17th. So another one we're launching March 17th. Diz, I hope you didn't get that confused with the Pop One.
I thought there was another one another game that was on the 17th as well that we talked about on the show.
Could be, yeah. But on March 17th, and it is headlined by 3 new weapons: the Cold Iron Great Axe, Captain's Warhammer, and Fate's End are all two-handed weapons now, Roots, meaning
wow.
they'll change up the game's regular dual-wielding combat. So you're going to have dual wielding now, and it gives you some definitely some whole different look to it, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Traveling Man says Outlier's the 17th. He said he thinks, but yeah,
Yeah,
is
that
crazy.
Outlier definitely is the 17th. Yeah, that was the one we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, why is the 17th like that? That's
It's
weird.
such a busy, it's such a busy day. It must be a Thursday.
Yeah.
It's a Thursday. But it also says that 1.3 update brings a lot of quality of life improvements to Until You Fall, including localization for Chinese, French, German, and more. Smooth turning option routes and more
Ooh.
volume settings. You know what? It's been so long since I played. I didn't even think it didn't have smooth turning.
I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played it. I think I may have even played it back when we had 4 people on the show, and it was,
God.
you know what I mean? That's how long. It's been a long time.
Yeah. You were 4, then 3, then 2, then
2,
3
then
again.
3. Yeah, 4, 3, 2. And now I'm looking where the 4th is. Are we going back to 4th? Probably not.
It would take us 10 hours to do a show.
Yeah, we have that third voice is already adding.
Oh my
further.
God, that's why I need to stay up on Sundays, man. It's too much.
That's
5-6 hours.
We struggle on Sundays keeping it under 2 hours these days.
Yeah, it's so tough. But I'm looking forward to this. I tell you what, I'm going to do this update. I might even stream it. I think this would be fun. It's been a long time since I've been in here as well. Probably not as long as you, but and I love shell games, and I was disappointed in the last game they just put out. Not that I played it, I was just disappointed that
you should do a shell game stream.
Ooh,
you could do Until You Fall, and you could do the Garden of the Sea.
Oh yeah, who doesn't love Garbage of the Sea?
You could start it with the garbage,
and then move into Until You Fall. Boy, talk about going from here to here, man.
What would be amazing is like you get into Garden and you're like, dude, this game's actually really amazing. And like after all the shit talking you've been doing, then the Crow.
Oh my God, that's what I'm saying. Maybe I need to play it because I just if I get in there and I'm playing it, I'm like, wow, this is really good. Game of the year, yo.
I don't think you're a game of the year. But you might get in there and say, wow, I need to get my daughter in here. This is really cool. You know, this is the thing. That's the thing. I just think there's games out there that we look at because as adults, we look at it and we kind of roll our eyes, but they're not all made for us. Some of them are made for kids or made for, whatever. And it's just it's a different game.
Yeah, and that is true. And a lot of times when I'm going after these games that I just don't, I'm going after them because I'm going after them, from the mindset of somebody who is a avid VR gamer who's just not looking for these quick hitter money grab games. I mean, if you're somebody who's, just got into VR and you want to do this stuff, that's fantastic. I'm glad this game's out there for everybody to do. It's just that for me and somebody probably like Roots or any of us here who, are veteran VR gamers, I want to see Until You Fall 2. Don't give me Garbage of the Sea. I mean, how much time and effort are you putting into that game? You could have been putting into something else. I want Shell Games make some awesome freaking games, man. Do those games. Don't put your effort into, Garden of the Sea. It's just, I mean, there's a million other companies out there that could make that stuff. You go out and make the great games that we all want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would say Until You Fall. I Expect You to Die 1 and 2, Chris. Until You Fall is just, I think it's above that. But you know what? It's been so long. I'll get in there and I'll play it again with this note update, and I'll let you know, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Roots,
Pablo's falling asleep.
I know, right? It's getting late, man. It's we're running on 2 hours already, so I think we need to give away another game. Let's definitely do that. D, are you ready to come back in? Let's give away against
the D wheel.
Let's do it.
The D wheel. The wheel. All right, so
the wheel of D.
So let me do this. Let me all right, let me do this. Let me put the chat away. We'll make the wheel big. How's that?
There it is.
I think Larry Kirk was asking for the bigger wheel. So
you know who else is always asking for the bigger wheel?
My mom.
Yes, she is.
Hussein X stopped into the chat. What's going on, man? How you doing? I think he's been here for a little while. I didn't get a chance to say hi, but Dickel Salas Pineda was here. I want to say hi. Hack the Game Cat's here. What's going on, Hack? How you doing, man?
I see Nibblehine on there.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, guys, we're going to give away Against. We're going to give away. I'm extremely happy with this game. I think that the Joy, we did a really good job with this game. More to do than your standard pistol whip, right, Roots?
Yeah. And this is the game I was thinking about. I've never been in Stride. I've been in Against because I refuse to go in Stride until they fix it.
Yeah.
Bastards.
I know. I mean, they're still touting it. They're still saying, it's coming. They still keep telling the PlayStation crowd that, hey, it's coming. Eventually you're gonna see it come to PlayStation.
This is Steam.
This is Steam only. Yes, I'm sorry. So yeah, so if you guys, unfortunately it's not on Quest 2 yet. So, yeah, so if you can Plutosphere it for sure. But yeah, if you do win this and you can't use it, let me know and I will trade you in for another Quest game that I do have. We'll do that. And then we'll save Against for another day if you win it and you can't use it. Chris Lebecky says he can see why others would prefer Until You Fall. I mean, they're all great games, Chris. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of those shell games. I mean, Until You Die 1 and 2 were great games. I really liked Until You Die 2 a lot. I think I liked it better than the first one.
Against is better than Pistol Whip, in my opinion.
I'm pretty much close to being there too, man. I do like the campaign mode now in Pistol Whip, and I was going to talk about their two new updates too, but we just kind of ran out of time. But they have 2 updates. They have their Encore update Roots that is going to be coming soon, and a couple of new things too. But wow. It's super close, man. It's close. I think Against needs to iron a few bugs out, and they need to get themselves on the Quest, and then maybe they could truly rival. Rival Pistol Whip. Yeah, right now they're limiting themselves to Steam. They need to get themselves out there to the wider audience. And
I just don't enjoy the gameplay of Pistol Whip. It's not fun to me. It's. I just don't. It's okay. I mean, it's cool. The campaigns are cool. The visuals, but the gameplay and Against to me is more fun.
Yeah, Michelle B says it's out today. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah, it did go today, didn't it? The Pistol Whip update went today, the 24th. Yeah. So yeah, you can play the Encore. Is it the whole thing, Michelle, or is it just some of the things? Is it the whole Encore update is out now?
Probably, I think so. Nibblehead wants to know if you think it's Against is better than Beat Saber.
A Garden of the Sea might be better than Beat Saber.
That's what we need to know.
I'll let you know. I'm going to do this. I think I'm really going to do this. I'm going to schedule this up, and I'm going to go buy Garden of the Sea.
Do the shell games.
Yeah, I'm not even going to buy it. I won't even go and ask for a key because I would never do that now after I've shit on the game. So I'll actually go out and I'll pay the freaking, I think it's like $25 too. And I'll buy it.
This is the thing. Your daughter probably really will like it. So for that reason, it'll be worth it.
Michelle B says 2 songs and the party mode came today. Okay. So the 2 songs I think they're extensions to the 2 campaigns, I think is what it is. So it adds a song or a level to each of the campaigns. For Pistol Whip. And Tass says wheel time masher. Slow your roll, Tass. We'll get to the wheel when we get to the wheel.
When we're ready.
Everybody wants to go to bed. I know. It's getting late. We both started late tonight. I know. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna do Against and then we'll
here it is.
We'll wrap things up. Let's do Against.
It's not even midnight yet.
I know, right?
I still want to run some Tarkov if you guys are down.
Yeah, hell yeah. Right, guys.
Jarillo.
What?
Maybe not. Psych.
Hack.
Hack
the game cat.
Good timing, Hack. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. VR Bride Spry guy says we bring D in and then we talk for 20 minutes before we spin the wheel.
Well, that's cool.
We like FaceTime for me, man. I'm happy with it.
We want D to be here and hang out in the conversation.
Hell yeah. Hussein S said it's 4:45 where he is.
Wow. AM. Dedication.
Hell yeah, man. Thanks for being here. 4:45. Well, congrats, Hack. How you doing, man? And congrats on winning that great game Against. I hope you can use it. I hope you have a computer to use it, but if not, I don't know if you have a Quest or not, but I can set you up with a Quest game. If you don't have a PC to run Against, just hit me up, after the show, you can get me at mashdaddycool@gmail.com, or you can get me through Messenger at Eric Masher. And yeah, cool. Congratulations. So, guys, I just want to remind everybody, Reloptix, we have this giveaway going on for Reloptix. It's going to be done. Yeah, okay. Hack says he only had. So, no problem, Hack. Just message me. I have a list of other games that are just Quest 2 games, and I can set you up with a different game. So, no problem. Just message me, and I have a list of a whole bunch of great games. So, no worries. And we'll do against. You know what? Let's roll it again, man.
Yeah, spin it. Spin that
again,
wheel.
dude.
People were like,
Screw
"Oh
it.
my
I was
god,
gonna-
I got another shot."
Yeah, I was gonna just say we'll hold it for next week, but shit, let's go, man. Let's just do it. So yeah, Hack, just message me and I'll get you another key. Like I said, I have a whole bunch of stuff.
Nibelheim.
Oh,
Oh, Hack.
Oh, St. Axe.
Oh, did he go to bed? Is he still here? Congratulations. He's playing Axe. Awesome. Congrats, man. Congrats. That's
I don't think he
amazing.
went to bed.
Yeah,
That's 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, he's right. He's like, oh, I hope he just didn't leave 2 minutes ago. So, but congratulations. I hope you can use it. Just let me know. Hit me up. Again, you can get me you can hit me on Discord at Eric at mashdaddycool. You can get me at my email mashdaddycool@gmail.com, or you can get me through Messenger at Eric Masher. Any one of those, just hit me up and I will we'll get you all set.
Did we get to the shirt level? Because people
We
were
not.
talking about it.
Yeah, I wish we did not.
I don't think we did.
You know what we'll do is here's what we'll do, guys. Next week's going to be an interesting week. We've got some interesting stuff going on next week, and which I'll tell you guys about when we get there. I want to hold some stuff. Hold some stuff
Close
in
your chest.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to give it all away now, but we'll give away a shirt no matter what next week. And if we get 50 people in here next week, we'll give away a hoodie too. So
we got. I don't understand. We got 50 easy last week. Oh, that's right. Just because we had what's his name on the show.
Yeah, we were holding like 80. We had 80 at one point last week, but we went an hour late too, and we have no Facebook this week, which is understandable. So
Yeah, but Z-Storm games.
oh, he rocks. He rocks. Absolutely.
yeah, that was crazy. That was I was busy.
Isn't it cool that you were getting to you actually watch the stream, right? You get to like be on a part of it, D? That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like I said, it was a little surreal because like I've seen the, on YouTube and everything, and then I'm like, oh my god, he's like right.
He's right there. That's how I feel about when I'm hanging out with Mash.
So
Yeah.
and again,
Like, oh my god, look, there's Mash.
Like there he is.
There he is.
I'm like,
I know, right?
Mash
Oh.
Daddy.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, we didn't hit the 40 tonight, so we won't do the shirt tonight. But we'll definitely 100% do it next week, no matter what. We'll give away a shirt. It'll be great. We'll give away a shirt, and hopefully we'll give away a hoodie too. So that'll be fun. But guys, I just want to remind everybody about the Reloptix. Go see these guys. Reloptix. We have the giveaway going in the Facebook group. You can also go back to the video that we did. It was 3 weeks ago. You go back to that the video we did and just comment Reloptix in there, and you can be put in there for our year. Lifetime membership or lifetime subscription, basically, to lenses for your life. Whatever you need. If you need a new prescription, they'll give you new lenses. If you get a new headset, they'll give you new lenses for your entire life. One lens a year. So it's a great giveaway. The guys are awesome, and they did a really nice thing here to do that. And they make great stuff. They make probably some of the best lenses in the business, and they got a great price. At I think it's a flat fee. It's $79.99. So, all right. So let's see. Roots, I think we need to get out of here, man. It's been long and it's late, and I just want to remind everybody that that we will be back normal time next week, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you guys for everybody being here. We really appreciate it. Roots, thanks for hanging out with me again, man. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you having me. I get to hang out with you and D, two of my favorite people. That's awesome.
Hell yeah. D, awesome job as always on the wheel, and we appreciate you doing all the timestamps for us and everything. You're doing a great job. And I'll just say appreciate all the patrons coming in and hanging out with us this week. If you guys want to come, we're going to do this every Monday, either Mondays and Tuesdays. If you guys want to be a part of that, please come and join the be a patron. We have a whole bunch of different levels that you can join for as little as $1.99 a week. You can support the channel, and we would really appreciate it. Helps us do things. Everything that we get, we were putting back into the channel, whether it be other giveaways or trying to make the content the best we can make. So we really appreciate it. And Roots, Traveling Man wants to know if you're streaming to Twitch.
I don't know. I guess we're gonna play Tarkov. I can stream it.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to continue, we are going to play some Tarkov after a little bit of a break, just a few minutes, and then we're going to get into some Tarkov, have a good time, and stay alive
this time.
Yeah, we got to
watch Nash accidentally get shot.
Yes, and we're going to see Dee get her document case. It's exciting.
Oh, you know what, guys? I have that course for Walkabout Mini Golf. We didn't do that.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, let's do that real quick.
Yeah, let's do that real quick.
Impromptu, because
we still got the one
Roots was going to win.
You thought we were done.
Oh, look at that. See? You thought we were done. We still have 32 people here, so let's do it. This is I think this is a key for the new course, but I'm not exactly sure. So it's going to be a crapshoot, guys, whatever you get.
It's a surprise walkabout course.
Yeah. So I think it's for Sweetopia. I'm pretty sure it's for Sweetopia. This is what happens to you, man.
Look, I am. Oh, that's Dickel.
Oh, Nibelheim again. Oh my God.
No, it's I am Dickel.
But it goes by him every time.
Yeah.
Oh, Dickel Salas Pineda, congratulations. The only thing with this is you have to have Walkabout to use it. So hope you have it. And it'll be fun. I think it's Sweetopia. I'm pretty sure it's Sweetopia.
He said, yes. Sounds like it.
Cool, man. Congratulations.
The fun one.
Yeah, for sure. So hit me up after the show, Dickel, and we will. And I'll give you. I'll give you your key, and I'm hoping it's Sweetopia.
Yeah, let us know.
Definitely. Yeah, let us know.
Out of curiosity here.
Oh man, it's funny when I didn't even know. I mean, I just started looking at my notes. And I'm like, hey, I got a freaking key here, guys. I'm not even sure what the hell.
It's kind of exciting, actually. It's the mystery key. Can you imagine? You don't even know what game it is. It could be like
exactly.
It could be like a taco face or something.
Oh, who doesn't love taco face? Ashiwash.
You know who else likes taco face?
My mom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does.
Well,
yeah, guys. But yeah, thank you very much for being here, everybody. We appreciate it. And we will see you next week. Actually, come see us streaming tomorrow night with Roots. Virtual Strangers this Sunday as well. And then come see us always on Wednesday nights for Strangers in the Night. And for Roots over there, my friend Roots, let me switch screens so we can say by the big Roots. But my friend Roots right down there. My friend D right over there.
I ain't used to the place
right over there. Yeah, right.
Where everybody's at.
Peace, guys. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next week.
Take it easy.
Bye, everybody.